You're a dynamite when it comes to the bedroom. No other person sees that except him. No other person gives him that much pleasure. That no other person excites him on an emotional, sexual level like the way you excite him, because what? You're coming with something that he can never predict in the bedroom. There is always something new. Your lingerie is different. When did you buy this lingerie? Oh my God, you look so sexy. Your skin is glowing. You smell so nice. Oh my God, you feel tighter down there. What did you do? He doesn't know that you've been steaming down there. He doesn't know that you've been doing Kegel exercises to tighten that place morning, night, and day. He enters in, you're warm, you're smelling good. Like, is this the same woman that I met? Or something has changed. Your confidence has skyrocketed. Like you're the one crawling into the bed like a cat. The fire in your eyes are oozing lust. He wants to feel that you still have that lust for him. Hey guys, happy new month. My name is Jane Lawrence and I come with a lot of juicy content. Now, have you ever wondered what men obsess about in a bedroom with a woman that they're so in love with? Have you ever wondered what men truly desire in their love life in the bedroom? See, in this episode, I would help you uncover the top 10 secrets that men obsess over when it comes to great sex. And so by understanding the secrets, you can better be able to improve on your intimate relationship and avoid common challenges or pain that may arise in the future just because you didn't know. So get ready to discover this key to unlocking a more fulfilling and satisfying sex life for both you and your man. All right, let's go into it and dive right into it. Number one, men are obsessed with women who are so really into it. Now, one of the key secrets to great sex for men is knowing that their women are truly into it, because there is nothing as worse as you having sex with someone who seems so bored, uninterested, or not fully engaged. So for a man to truly enjoy and consider sex great, he wants to know that his partner, his woman, is just as into it as he is, if not even more. He wants to know that you're doing it not just because he wants it, but because you want it as well. And this not only adds to the physical pleasure, but it also adds to the emotional connection during the experience, because men want to be emotionally connected to you, especially if they are in love with you. Some men don't just have sex for the fun of it. Some want to have sex because they truly want to connect with you and want to bond with you. And that can only happen when he realizes that you are so into it as much as he is into it. So be present and show your enthusiasm, and your man will be surely obsessed over it. Number two, men are obsessed with women who want to have sex regularly with him because it shows that you love him. For a man to truly consider sex as great, it needs to happen regularly. So it's important for men to have a consistent physical connection with their women. And so a sporadic sex life may just lead to some level of dissatisfaction and frustration for most men. And this doesn't mean that one amazing sexual encounter can't be considered great sex. But in the context of a long-term relationship, for men, regular sexual intimacy is a key factor in his perception of what a great sex can be. So communication and compromise are very important in finding a balance that works for both you and your man. Number three, a man is obsessed with a woman who gives his joystick a lot of attention. See, when it comes to great sex, men want to feel desired and pleased. And what better way for you to make him feel desired and pleased is by giving attention to his joystick and his genitals. That's a surefire way to let him know that you're enjoying the experience. And you're not just doing it just because you want to please him. You are enjoying, you're engrossed in making him feel pleased and that he's a source of pleasure for you. And this can include you using your hands, your mouth, or any other part of your body to stimulate him and show him how much you desire him. Men love it when your partners are enthusiastic and they're eager to please them in this way by making them feel confident and satisfied. So don't be afraid to give his joystick a lot of attention during sex. It will only make the experience much more enjoyable and fulfilling for both of you. So when you're going down on him, make sure that you hold the joystick and you give it so much attention. You're not in a hurry to see him ejaculate. You're not in a hurry to see him reach his climax. You're there. You're slowly paying attention. You're speaking to his joystick. You understand what I'm saying? You're praising his joystick. You're calling the joystick by a name. You need to give your man's joystick a name. Give it a name and speak to it that it can only rise in front of you. It will not rise in front of another woman. Right? Speak to it. Tell it that it will not be impotent. It will last long as both of you are together. I'm speaking to the married ones, though. I'm not speaking to people who are fornicating. Speak to it. Go down on your knees before you even put it inside your mouth. Speak to it. Tell it. If you like, you call it Odogu. My Odogu, you will always be my Odogu. You will not rise in front of another woman but me, because you answer to me and me alone. Even the Bible says life and death is in the power of the tongue. So my darling, when you go down on your knees trying to give attention to his joystick, make sure that you're singing praises to it. Make sure that you're speaking to every fiber, every nerve protruding out of it. It will never, ever fail you. That's your property. If you don't speak to it, who will? If you don't speak to it, another person will speak to it. So speak to it. Let it answer to you and you alone. Okay? And give good attention. Don't be in a hurry to make him release. And this brings us to number 4. Men absolutely obsess over a good head. Men love the feeling of their women's mouth on their joystick and the pleasure it brings, the warmth it brings to their body. It's a major turn on for them, and they will definitely consider it great sex if they receive a good head job, a sloppy good head job that makes a lot of sense, that it is not rushed, that attention is being paid onto. It's a major turn on for them. So it's important for we as women to not only be willing to give good head jobs, but also be able to enjoy it and put effort into making it pleasurable for your man. And this will make the experience even better for both of you, and it will leave a long-lasting experience or a long-lasting impression of great sex. So ladies, if you want to really please your man, don't be afraid to give him a good sloppy head job and show him how much you enjoy it by your expression, by how responsive you are. And that takes us to number 5. Men are obsessed with women who are responsive in bed. Men don't want to just climb on top of a woman who is dead beat in the bed. You're dead silent. You're laying down there like a log of wood. Because being responsive during sex means actively engaging with your partner and reacting to what is happening in a moment. You're not just laying there like a log of wood. You're not just being inactive and expecting the man to do all the job. And being responsive in bed can be through making noises, moving your body, or even communicating your desires, how you want to be turned on by your man, what you want your man to do to you in bed. Men want to feel like their women are fully present and enjoying the experience as much as they are. So getting magnetized by what you say in the bedroom, by how you move your body, by how you make sounds in the bedroom, by how you grab him, while he's giving you all of the pleasures that you need. Being responsive also allows for better communication, and it can help guide your man to how he can please you more in the exact way that you want. Because men might not necessarily understand the terrain of a woman. You understand what gets you off. So you need to teach him. Don't be afraid to vocalize your pleasure and be an active participant in the experience. Don't just lay there and not do anything and expect him to do all the work. It doesn't make sense. You will be so unattractive, undesirable. And that's one of the reasons men would even go be outside of their marital vows to cheat with women out there. Women who are putting it down, exposing themselves on social media platforms because they want to have a taste of a woman who is adventurous, who is, active, who is just bright. Number 6, men are obsessed with women who are willing to mix things up. Variety is a spice of life, darling. And that same goes for sex in a bedroom with men. Men love a woman who is willing to mix things up in the bedroom. And this means trying new positions, trying new locations, or even introducing toys to the mix. Some of you are afraid of introducing toys into the bedroom. Go ahead, it's not a sin. But don't do something that goes beyond your spiritual conviction. But then again, don't be afraid to break out of your routine and try something new, because you know what? Sex sometimes can be very monotonous, especially if you've been together for a very long period of time. So to keep it spicy, to keep the sex exciting, and for your sexual experiences to lead to a mind-blowing orgasm or mind-blowing experiences, you need to mix things up. Don't be afraid to experiment and have fun with it. And I'm sure that your man will appreciate your willingness to keep things fresh and exciting. Number 7, a man is obsessed with a woman who is willing to try new things. Trying new things in a bedroom can be a major turn on for men. It just shows that you're open-minded and you're adventurous, and which can, definitely make the experience much more exciting and fulfilling for both of you. So whether it's a new position, a new location, or maybe introducing toys, like I said earlier before, just be willing to try new things so that you can keep the spark alive in your sex life. I see a lot of women being so afraid to step out of their comfort zone. They keep doing the same thing over and over again, and you're wondering why your man is not so excited or not so thrilled by you. When you touch him, his joystick is not rising as quick as it used to be when he first met you. The excitement dies. You need to realize that the excitement dies. It dwindles over time, especially when you keep doing same thing over and over again. Same pattern of giving him head, same pattern of touching him, same pattern of kissing him. You've not changed, you've not improved, you've not learned anything new. You need to improve on your skills. You need to learn something new every day so that when he's at work, he's thinking of what you are planning. What you did yesterday should not be the same as what you're doing today. Do you get what I mean? The playlist of yesterday should not be the same. The ambience of yesterday should not be the same as today. I know it's a lot of work, but listen, you put a lot of work into your business so that it can produce what? Good outcome. That's the same thing if you want a long-lasting marriage or a long-lasting sexual experience, so much so that your man, when he sees you or hears your voice, even on the phone, he's already getting turned on. The excitement 10 years after is still as strong. Why? Because you're a dynamite when it comes to the bedroom. No other person sees that except him. No other person gives him that much pleasure. That no other person excites him on an emotional, sexual level like the way you excite him, because what? You're coming with something that he can never predict in the bedroom. There is always something new. Your lingerie is different. When did you buy this lingerie? Oh my God, you look so sexy. Your skin is glowing. You smell so nice. Oh my God, you feel tighter down there. What did you do? He doesn't know that you've been steaming down there. He doesn't know that you've been doing Kegel exercises to tighten that place morning, night, and day. He enters in, you're warm, you're smelling good. Like, is this the same woman that I met? Or something has changed? Your confidence has skyrocketed. Like you're the one crawling into the bed like a cat. The fire in your eyes are oozing lust. He wants to feel that you still have that lust for him. So don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone and explore new possibilities with your partner. If you need to change your lingerie and get something as freaky as, your panties with a hole in between, or your bra with just a hole around the what do they call it? The I'm looking for words to cap it up so that YouTube does not come and say, oh, you said some. You know what I mean. Let him shall see something different about you. Something that he's just like, wow, who are you? Is this my wife? Like, who the hell are you? If you're not the type that plays with your body, go on and play with your body. If you're not the type that dances before the main action, go on and put a mother show. Put a show. Dance. Give him all the show that he needs. Men are visual beings. Take advantage of take advantage of his eyes, and you will hold his pockets and his bridges. You will be the chair lady of his bridges and his pocket. Trust me, a man who is sexually satisfied will never be stingy to his woman, because he knows that women love money. So when he is satisfied sexually, his hands will not be stingy. His hands will not be tight. Akoka, it will not be tight. So be ready to explore. In exploring, you may just discover something that you both love, and something that will make your sex life even much more amazing than when you first started. Number 8, men are obsessed with women who understand that there is an energetic and emotional component to sex. Sex is not just physical act. I always say this time and time. It involves an energetic and emotional exchange between two people who are in love. Even if you're not in love, there is an energetic, there is an emotional, and there is a spiritual exchange between two people who are in love. That's why you're not supposed to be making love to just any Tom, Dick, and Harry. Now, men want you as a woman to understand and engage in this aspect of sex, because it can take the experience to a whole new level. Men are emotional beings. They want to connect with their women emotionally because they know the bond that it will create. Why do you think that some women are stigmatized by their men? It's because some men have used this. Some of them have actually used it as a weapon to tie a woman down. Okay? They get you so emotionally bonded to them during sex. So by tapping into the energetic and emotional components, men can have mind-blowing and fulfilling sex with the women that they love. I'm not talking about women, just any ordinary woman, all right? So it's important for both you and your man to be aware of and embrace this aspect of sex in order to have a truly satisfying experience. Now, number 9, men are obsessed with women who understand where he's at on his arousal scale. Because understanding where a man is at on his arousal scale is key to having great sex with him. Men sometimes can struggle with lasting longer and, controlling their ejaculation. So it's important for his woman to be aware of where he is on that scale and adjust her energy accordingly, because this will help both of you to reach a climax and have a more fulfilling experience together. This is what I mean. So if your man comes faster, or if your man ejaculates faster, you will understand how to play with him, or play with his organs, or play with his body, or the part that gets him really up there. And that's where edging comes into play. When you see that your partner is about to reach his climax, he communicates it to you that he is about to reach his climax. And then you pause and you do other things to distract him so that he lasts a little longer. That's where edging comes into play. So if you understand how fast or how slow your man reaches his orgasm, then you'll be able to have a much more longer and fulfilling sexual experience with him. Same goes for the man too. When you understand how long or how short it takes your woman to reach her climax, you know how to pace yourself in such a way that you do not come faster than her, or you make her come first, or you make her reach her climax in such a way that when you try to go in, you guys can meet in the middle and fall off the cliff. Do you get what I mean? I'm sure you do understand what I'm saying. I don't have to explicitly say these things on here. So in essence, what I'm trying to say is that by being aware and being in tune with each other's arousal level, you can create a much more harmonious and enjoyable sexual connection between you and your man. And lastly, number 10, a man is obsessed with a woman who is willing to take him on a journey of pleasure. See, being present and engaged in the sexual experience also means being willing to take your man on a journey of pleasure. This means being open to exploring new erogenous zones, trying new techniques, and, being curious about what brings your man the most pleasure. And that comes from you communicating. Men love a woman who is willing to take control and guide them to, new heights of pleasure. So don't be afraid to take charge and show your man all of the different ways that he can experience pleasure with you. And here's my final thought as I conclude on this, right? You need to understand that understanding what men consider great sex can greatly improve your intimate relationship with him in and outside of the bedroom. And that can come through by focusing on communication, experimentation, and, having mutual pleasure together. Both of you can experience a fulfilling and, basically an exciting sexual experience than you have ever experienced with any other person. And also remember to prioritize consent, prioritize respect and open-mindedness to truly unlock the great secrets of what men really love in the bedroom. Then moving forward, let's just continue to have honest and open conversation about our desires and our boundaries as women. And let's not be afraid to try new things. So by embracing these 10 secrets, having it at the back of your mind, you can create a more fulfilling and satisfying sex life, for not just yourself, but for your man. Do you understand what I mean? So this is where we cap it all up until I come your way. When I come your way, do have a swell time. And did I say happy new month to you? Happy new month. Welcome to August. And I see you when I see you. Mwah.